So the great Katie Norris from Fred Astaire Dance Studios. Dun,
Hey,
dun,
everybody.
dun.
Da, 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 da. Yeah,
All
you
right.
gotta come with theme music, you know?
That's right. So tell me about Fred Astaire Dance Studios, Katie.
Okay, Fred Astaire Dance Studio. We are on Monroe Ave, just up the street from 12 Corners. Unfortunately, we are closed right now, much like everybody else. But we will take care of your first dances, your parent dances, your ensemble dances. We mostly do private lessons, but we can also do private group classes for you and your parents, both sets of parents, right? Because you all have to dance together. And we
Oh, that's
also do
fun.
private group classes for your whole wedding party.
Oh, that's awesome. So what's the
Yeah.
biggest group that you've had together?
I would say, I think it was 12 people. It was the whole bridal party.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Oh, yeah. It was a ton of fun. And they were all like, the bride and groom had lessons separately. And then they
Okay.
brought everybody in, I think, for 2 private group classes. And afterward, they were like, everyone feels so much better about going onto the dance floor now. You know, everyone has 1 or 2 things in their back pocket. They can pull out, feel comfortable. You're good to go.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So tell me about, I try to tell couples all the time that you need to get a hold of Fred Astaire Dance Studio, get dance lessons so your first dance looks amazing. You know, it's going to be photographed, it's going to be on video, hopefully, and you want to look great. When Lisa and I did ours, we were clueless. We were just sweeping the floor. It was terrible. And so I tell people, don't do that. You want to look so much better. So tell me, how long does it take to have a couple up to par?
That's a very tough question.
Well, give me a ballpark.
I would say ballpark. Okay.
Ballpark,
Ballpark,
yes.
I would say at least come in, if you can, 6 to 5 months before, just so you know what you're getting into.
Right.
Because the closer you get to your wedding, the more your brain's going to be in a million places. If you can learn your dance and start dancing 6 months before your wedding, can you imagine how carefree you're going to be about it 2 months before? You're good to go.
Yeah, that's awesome. I never thought about that because that'll totally reduce your stress and make you feel that much more comfortable.
Because it's a performance. At the end of the day, that's what it is. You know, and that scares people. That word scares people. But it's true. You're going to be in front of your friends and your family and the videographer and the photographers. You know, you want to not be stressed about it, and you don't want to wait to the last minute.
Right, and being comfortable is key. So how many ballpark lessons would a couple want to take in preparation?
Again, that's tricky because it works. We have a lot of different couples with a lot of different scenarios, right? First of all, dancing is going to be specific to you. Were you an athlete? Did you happen to dance when you were a kid? You know, do you feel like you're completely uncoordinated? All those things are going to add up to your approach to these lessons and learning to dance, because you're learning a skill. You know, so I would say if anybody took like music lessons when you were a kid, or anytime you learn a new sport,
so
roughly 25-ish lessons until you feel really good about it and you want to feel really good.
True. So let's take me for an example. Take me. I'm awkward. I like to have fun, but I don't have a dancing bone in my body, right?
Yes.
So how many lessons would I want to before I started feeling comfortable?
I would say at minimum 10. You want it minimum because it takes time. It just takes time. And especially when you're thinking about going into this particular moment, you know, it's not like we're going to get ready and you're going to dance alone in your house like you are right now. You're going to get ready and you're going to dance in front of everyone. Like, it's a high pressure moment. And for a lot of people, you know, I ask them, what's the run of your day? When in the night are you dancing? And they list it all out. They're like, well, you know, obviously the ceremony, and then pictures, and then cocktail hour, and then some of them dance right away. Some dance right after dinner. That's a long day.
Right, it is a long day.
You got to go through the whole day and then still remember everything.
Right. So
you know, and it's not everything. If you practice, it is natural.
Right. Okay. So, and I guess I didn't think about that it, if you want it to come off great, you got to have time to prepare, and that preparation is going to reduce the stress and you won't be as nervous.
Absolutely. And that's really what I'm finding is that people say, like, the ones that say, oh, it's not for me. Oh, I'm not a good dancer. I said, well, that's what we teach you to do, is be a good dancer. So I think you want to hear a little bit more about what I have to say. But I think too that, people's version of dancing is very different.
Right.
Some people want more than others. So if you're coming in and you really just want to feel comfortable, we can do that. That won't be that hard at all. Now, if you want to do a lift, we should add on some time for practice on
now,
that.
Is that the Dirty Dancing lift?
Yes, the Dirty Dancing lift.
Okay. So my son just turned me on to, I think it's something on Netflix, was
The Movies That Made You.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And we just saw it the other night, and it was fantastic about Dirty Dancing.
I watched that too. Of course I did, right?
Of course you did. But it was really cool because it almost didn't get made. And here you have this iconic dancing. I mean, there was some pretty cool dancing in that. And
there was fantastic dancing in that.
Yeah. And you'd think that it was some big budget movie, and it wasn't.
No, it really wasn't.
Yeah.
But they were great dancers.
Great dancers. So you too can be Dirty
You
Dancing.
too can do it. It's true. It's fun. Dancing is at its heart. It's very fun.
That's awesome. Well, and I think too, that's one thing that a couple can do to kind of enjoy the planning process, reduce the stress a little bit, and have a good time while they're going through all this.
Absolutely. So, it is a fun thing. And a lot of people will come in and be in a tizzy a little bit about planning or their day or, regular life as it happens. Right. And at the end of the lesson, they're like, all right.
Oh,
it's a little bit less stress.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, thank you for bringing your excitement and advice to the table tonight. Yes. We really appreciate it.
And do you want to mention quickly that we do have some playlists on our social media. So if you guys want to try dancing together in your house, no one's looking, just get comfortable dancing it all. Doesn't matter if it's what I teach you or what we teach at the studio. Just dance it out a little bit.
Awesome. That could be fun. So how do people get in touch with you to set up appointments for the future?
So you can email us right now. You can give us a call. I think my bosses are going in, so they check the voicemails. You can always send us a message on Facebook or Instagram.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Katie. I really appreciate it. All right. Have a great night.
Bye-bye. You too.